Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your reading for the week of July 9 through 22, 2024. If you're new to this channel, welcome. It's good to have you. And if you're returning, welcome back. This is for you if you are Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, Scorpio Rising, or have another significant Scorpio placement in your chart. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about these videos. I do tarot videos. I have my morning coffee with Breach, which I try to remember to put up every day. Sometimes I'm a little late with it, but that is a live stream I do on Instagram every 6:30 every morning, or most mornings anyway. And then I also post my channeling videos with Archangel Azrael. And I also post some things about my Chthonia practice and other things that are connected to the work that I do. If you want to know about the kind of work that I do, or if you're interested in booking any either spiritual coaching, astrology, tarot, Reiki, Chthonia, other readings, do check the link in the description below. And also my social media link is there as well. So, okay, so we're going to take a look at what's going on for this 2-week period of time. I'm going to start with the cartouche cards, and then I'm going to clarify with tarot. The tarot deck I'm using this week is, just because it's the middle of the hot summer, the Halloween tarot. Wishful thinking for autumn. And then our follow-up deck is going to be the Essential Oil Oracle to pull a card from that to pull it all together. So let me just take a quick look at cartouche before I get into the tarot part of it. Yeah, this is interesting because I had this for Libra as well. We have Urias over here in the 2nd house, and you've also got Seth over in the 8th house. So there's going to be some kind of an unexpected change to your financial situation, Scorpio. With Seth in the 8th house, and you got the twins there, there could be some kind of joint financial arrangement that's, I don't know, where there's going to be a block, obstacle, or a problem. Maybe there's going to be monies maybe that you're used to getting that maybe now you're not going to get. Maybe there's going to be a problem with them. But you have Urias over here in the 2nd, so this may indicate money coming in from a different source or an unexpected source. But there definitely seems like there's going to be some kind of change with regard to your finances here. The fact that, well, Scorpio card is showing up in your own Scorpio house, so normally we would say that's exalted. But with Seth in the 8th house, this can indicate usually some kind of a bump in the road, okay? And again, with the twins there, this could either mean that you are... that this is a problem that is being created by somebody else, or it could indicate that this is a problem that's going to be solved with the help of somebody else. Okay, could go either way here. But Seth does seem to indicate challenges that are coming up ahead. Let me see if I can. Well, I'm gonna pull tarot to try to clarify what's going on. I don't know if there's going to be a move of household for you because you do have water here in the 4th house. And so there does seem to be kind of movement or change, or this could have to do with something in the family. There could be a movement or change regarding a home, regarding somebody in your family. We have, let's see. Now, if you're working, if you have a job, you've got Crook and Flail over here in the 6th house. So there is a possibility here of promotion, or maybe just moving into a position or job that makes more money or is a better thing. So maybe that's going to be the unexpected money. I'm not quite sure. Take it as it resonates. We are looking at Hathor in the 10th house, so there could be some kind of work here that's connected to, I don't know. Hathor can be anything from like somebody who's like an administrative assistant who's just very good at organizing things, to a kind of work where somebody is doing something that I'm going to call Venus-oriented, so working in fashion, for example, or as an esthetician, or maybe as an alternative healing practitioner, or something connected to beauty, like doing makeup or hair or something like that. Like all those things are possible with Hathor. Doesn't necessarily mean that's the case. Hathor there could literally just mean that in terms of your career or in terms of what you have to offer, that you may just have a need to get organized, or maybe there's going to be a female who helps you do that, because Hathor is a very strongly feminine card. Yeah, it's interesting because across from the 5th house, you have, in the 11th house, you have Ta, which is a card of Saturn. It's the card of Capricorn, and you've got a 17 here. 1 + 7 is 8, and that card is 8. So I don't know. Now that's the house of your friendships, your networks, and your goals. This is the house of your work, your health, but also your potentially worries and things like that. And looking at these two, I don't know. There seems to be wishes around. Ta has to do with building something, has to do with creating something. It could be literally building structures, or it could just be trying to build some kind of another kind of figurative foundation for yourself on something. So I don't know. There's something you're definitely working up to. And I feel like that is something that you are very focused on right now. You have some kind of a goal, and I feel like this has to do more with practical steps and has to do with visibility as well. So when the crook and flail comes up, this could be something where you end up being more visible in some way, like I said, or having some kind of a promotion. So that's very interesting. I'm seeing this very strong work dynamic here. I also tend to compare this to the 10th house because this is a house of job and that's a house of career. So yeah, I don't know. I feel like these could be people coming in. Again, I'm going to clarify with these. Yeah, there seems to be this sense of protection. I think you may be worried about whether or not you're protected in a particular situation, or if you are vulnerable. Psychically, you're not vulnerable. That's good, because Anubis in the 12th house is somebody who does not suffer from psychical self-delusion. But there may be some concerns around the safety of something. You have fire in the first house, so I don't know if you have been very impassioned lately, if you've had a lot of Mars energy coming up, like if you've been very angry about something, or just very passionate or impassioned about something. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. Sometimes fire is that we're fired up and we're inspired and inspired to action. I mean, it can be that as well. We could be very creative. There may be a chance that you are... Okay, well, you're either, this is the 5th house, you've got money. This is where you're seeing money. So I don't know some of you, if this is connected to a lover who's giving you money, or if this has to do with a child, or there's money connected to a child, or if this is a creative project that is going to bring money. All these things are possible in the 5th house, so take the one that resonates. But if this does have to do with new love or a love affair, like if you're interested in that, this could be a situation that's building slowly over time. Could be an earth sign person too, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, doesn't have to be. But there's this sense of building up something. Again, there's a strong financial component to this with earth, but if you say, well, yeah, finances doesn't seem to fit there, then this could just be a situation that's building, or a relationship that's building slowly and steadily. 7th house, you have air. So if we look at relationships, again, this is more of a card of friendship than it's more Mercury type energy. So it's more about somebody who's very friendly, maybe somebody who communicate with a lot, but may or may not, maybe more detached emotionally. Like it may not be that kind of if you're looking for love, it could be saying something's moving slowly and is just staying in the friendship stages for right now. That said, I mean, if you are married, this could have to do with a spouse who travels a lot. It could be an air sign spouse. Could be Libra. What was it? Let me see. Oh, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. I'm trying to think. It's like missing the first one there. So it could be somebody who's traveling, or again, it could be a spouse who's just maybe very, very busy. Like I said, could travel a lot. Could be very communicative, but maybe not particularly romantic at this point. I mean, there's a detachment to air, but not. It's not an unfriendly card. So take that as it resonates there. There could also be a lot of communication around relationships for some reason, like if this has to do with business or business contracts. We're seeing Isis over here in the house of self-employment, but also the house of communications. So Isis here, there could be some communications about the mother. The reason I say that is because I'm seeing changes in the water, water over here in the 4th house. There could be some changes there. But it doesn't have to do with the mother. Isis can just be something that you're persevering with very, very patiently. And like I said, maybe something you're waiting for news on, or something that where a situation where you're going to have to be patient. Okay. You have Ankh in the 9th house, so I don't know if there's a person that you love from far away. Okay. Because this usually has to do with long distance travel. Can have to do with higher education and spirituality as well. But Ankh is usually, this is the life force. This can have to do with romantic love, okay? Which is why I say that. This could be somebody who is someone who works in higher education. Maybe that's the professorial thing over here with air. Or it could just be that this is somebody at a distance from you. Or there could be something going on at a distance. I don't know. But there's definitely this idea of wanting to either expand your horizons, or maybe wanting to go visit somebody, a loved one who's far away. But there's definitely a strong sense. This is a strong sense of love. Of what you love makes you feel alive, whether it has to do with a relationship with a person, or whether this is just some other aspect of something that makes you making you want to expand your horizons, making you want to do something new. I mean, I am seeing a lot of work here. Overall, we've got serious, so this is the idea of trying to endure things, trying to have the strength to get through something, and also opening your mind and trying to look at something differently. Let's see what the, okay, our first card here, we have the Four of Ghosts and the Ten of Ghosts in the first house. Okay, so that's the Four of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So I feel like there's something going on here, maybe connected to family with the Ten of Cups. The Four of Ghosts indicates either missing an opportunity or just not seeing what it is that you have. Okay, because you see this person, the boy here, he's looking over here at these two, but he's not seeing the ghosts next to him that are offering him. They're offering him something, but he's not interested in what they have to offer. He's looking over here. So I feel like there's some sense of dissatisfaction here. It may be connected to family, or maybe just you're not feeling, feeling has to do with feeling connected or feeling part of a community. Maybe you've had a lot of strong feelings about that lately. I think what this is, I think pretty much what this is saying is count your blessings. I feel like that's the message there. But you might just be looking at what you don't have rather than what you have. We have Urias here. Okay, with Urias in the second house, we have the Queen of Imps, which is the Queen of Wands. And this card is, this is somebody who's a fire sign, probably. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Doesn't have to be, but there's a strong fire energy here. Queen of Wands is somebody, I mean, it's really this kind of an energy, so I don't know if this is you. This is like taking action, like money, or I don't know, maybe this is connected to a woman who is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. There's some kind of somebody who's ambitious, somebody who's able to kind of make things happen, who knows what they want and kind of aggressively goes for it, you know? And with Urias here, I don't know. I don't know if this is somebody here who's going to be offered something. I don't know if this is you, but there's somebody here. There's definitely this strong sense of wanting something and deciding you're going to go for it. And like I said, yeah, with this fire here, I don't know, maybe there's the possibility to get what you want, but it's maybe also telling you, it's somebody who might be so determined to follow a certain course, they might be blinded of the fastest way to go or the best way to go. So, I don't know. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of energy here, but there's also a sense of making sure you don't miss opportunities by being too focused maybe on something. I'll say the wrong thing, but just the thing that maybe is not the best in this particular situation. We have another four here. Yeah, you've got the Four of Pumpkins here. So when it comes to finances, this is about kind of hanging on to what you've got. This is like, again, there's this idea of building a foundation. And so with this card here, I don't know. I feel like right now, if this is with regard to finances, Four of Pumpkins indicates kind of, excuse me, hanging on to what you've got, kind of staying where you're at. So there's this energy here of, I don't know, let's see, when this card comes up, there's a sense that we're able to achieve stability, but we're not able to move ahead. Or there's an impetus to move ahead, but maybe we have to be patient for some reason. Seems like there's something that's going on right now that's keeping you from moving ahead in the way that you want to. But maybe that's why you're anxious to do this over here. But there's some kind of surprise here if this has to do with money. Okay, so we have Queen of Ghosts and the Nine of Pumpkins here in the fourth house. So this has to do with financial stability and independence. And the Queen of Ghosts is strong mother energy here. So I don't know if this is about financial independence of your mother. I don't know if this is connected to your mother in some way. But there does seem to be some kind of a change. Now, if the mother figure or somebody from the family is part of the joint finances, seeing Seth up here, I don't know. Maybe if the mother has been a source of financial stability, maybe they're not anymore. But I don't know. There's definitely, like I said, there's definitely a strong mother energy. There's a change here with water. And Nine of Pumpkins is definitely about finding security, finding material security. So, I don't know. There's something connected. Maybe somebody's going to sell a home and maybe buy one that's cheaper and make a profit. Maybe somebody's selling their mother's home. I don't know. There's definitely this strong vibe here. Let me see if I can pull another card to just clarify that, because that's a little strange to me. Let's see what else there is. Okay, we have the Chariot. Yeah, the Chariot again, water. So somebody's moving. Like I said, maybe somebody's mother's moving to save money. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you're trying to move to be closer to a child. I don't know. There's something here about movement and moving with the Chariot. And yeah, something about financial security. And again, Queen of Ghosts could be potentially connected to the mother, or it could just be a water sign female. But Queen of Ghosts also can just be this energy of being emotionally connected or feeling at home. So, I don't know. There's a whole strong element here around security. So yeah, I don't know. There's, I don't know, there's either financial security to be gained from the home and family, or there's going to be a shift or a change. Like somebody feels like they're moving, or there may be the sale of something, and maybe this is going to be part of what brings financial security for somebody. Let's look at the Earth card in the 5th house. What's that got to do with? Okay, Ace of Pumpkins. Okay, so new job, new work with this. So this could be something creative, or again, this could be connected to a child, or this could be connected to a lover. You know, because all of those are connected. And again, you have to take what resonates. Obviously, if you don't have children, that part doesn't apply. If you don't have, if you're not in a love affair, then that doesn't apply either. It could just mean that you have a new opportunity to make money from a creative venture. But yeah, we've definitely got double money here. So I feel like with the Ace of Pumpkins there, this is definitely talking about finances or a new financial beginning for somebody here. Let's look at the 6th house. Whoop. Oh my goodness. Got a bunch here. Okay, so we have 5 of Pumpkins and 6 of Pumpkins and the 7 of Ghosts showing up for this house. So yeah, there definitely feels like there may have been a lack of money or a concern about a lack of money. 6 of Pentacles seems to indicate almsgiving. So this is the idea of either somebody giving you money or somebody, or you giving money to somebody else. I mean, it can go either way. And the 7 of Ghosts seems to indicate something that is either illusory or something where there appears to be too many options. Now, the fact that this is coming up here, I don't know. With this Crook and Flail, which to me indicates something like a promotion, it can also indicate legal matters. So I don't know if there's monies. I don't know. Maybe there's some kind of expected monies. Maybe it has to do with the settling of an estate or something. Maybe there's monies that are expected, but you know, but there's something illusory about it. I don't know. Maybe there's money. If there's been any, for any of you where this might have to do with an estate or settling of an estate, I have a feeling that maybe there's monies that you think are going to come to you. But what it might be saying, I mean, that money, there's something illusory about it. Either it's something that's going to take a lot of time, or it's not going to be what you thought. Maybe it's going to be less than what you've thought. I don't know. But it does seem like, yeah, there could be some concerns about some kind of legal matters here too with Crook and Flail. Again, some of you, it could be a promotion. The fact that I'm seeing the Ace of Pumpkins here and a new job for somebody, that seems to be an aspect of it. But whatever this other joint financial situation, and I don't know, it feels like it's connected, if not to the mother, to somebody in the family. That something about it's not quite going to turn out the way you expect. But there is going to be some other kind of a source of income here. So if money is a thing, but I don't know. This is also money coming from an unexpected source. So there may just be, I don't know. I have a feeling there's a lot of confusion about money right now and about what's going on. Okay, so if you've got the air card here in the 7th house, we have it with the 4 of bats, which is the 4 of swords. So I don't know that, again, this is a card that has to do with illness or somebody who's convalescing or hanging back in some way. So I don't know if some of you have had a partner who is sick or who is healing. This can also just indicate that if you are interested in somebody romantically with air, it could be somebody who's hanging back and just being friends, because maybe they're in a space where they're still feeling emotionally wounded in some way, or just not, you know, things kind of going on peacefully, not necessarily wanting to move things ahead right now, because perhaps that person is in, it doesn't have to be physical recovery. This can have to do with emotional recovery as well. So I have a feeling there could be a relationship with somebody who's recovering. If you are married, then like I said, there's a chance that maybe your spouse has been ill, or maybe they are still recovering from some kind of a thing that's happened to them, or maybe they're just taking a little bit of a retreat into themselves. But it does seem like that is a changeable situation. All right, let's look at this 8th house situation. Oh my. Okay, we have your energy again. We have the Death card. Okay. Yeah, for some of you, I think this does have to do with the settling of an estate. And I'm not predicting somebody's death here, by the way. I'm just saying this would be something that would already be happening. So I think that's the case for some of you. If that's not on the table for any of you, and again, this is not a prediction of it. You cannot predict death with the cards. I'm just telling you that right now. This would definitely indicate some kind of a major change. And like I said, with the twins here, this could be connected to somebody else. And the fact that it's the house of joint finances makes me think that that's what's involved. But if you say, no, the financial thing's different, that's not involved, then I would have to look at that as there's some kind of an ending or some kind of a change surrounding a relationship or a partnership or some kind of situation where I'm just looking down here that maybe you've had some kind of support. Something is coming to an end with the Death card there. Yeah, and the Fool would indicate a new beginning, like having to take a risk, having to do something entirely new here. Okay, let's see what we have. We have this Ankh here in the 8th house. Okay, we have Justice and the Sun. Okay, so again, there's a legal situation here. There's a lot here about legal matters. I don't know. Some of you have something going on, or there's going to be some kind of a truth that comes to light with the Sun. Okay, and whatever that truth is, it's going to be a truth that makes you happy. Okay, so again, if I'm trying to put all of this together, if there is a situation going on here where maybe there's family monies or something, maybe there's been legal things, maybe there's even been a divorce, who knows? Maybe there's just something here where you feel like your ability to move forward with your life may be dependent on this. This does seem like there's going to be a clear answer that's coming, and it's going to be a fair one. So, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if there is something having around an estate, and that maybe you're worried that you're not going to get your fair share, I think that kind of says that you will. So don't worry about it. It'll be clear, but there might be delays. This can also just mean that I don't know. There's some kind of truth or clarity coming. There's something that you're going to learn, and whatever it is, it's going to be something that's going to change your life in some way. When I see Ankh here, like I said, that could be a relationship, but with those two cards, I keep feeling like there's, I don't know. Like I said, there's either a truth that's coming in, a balance that's coming in, and this is going to be something that's going to. Ankh would be affecting your life positively. This is definitely a card of happiness, of love. But I don't know. There's just a strong legal vibe to this reading. It's interesting. Okay, so let's go to this top. We have the Page of Imps and the 8 of Ghosts here with the Hathor. Okay, so whether this is you, whether this is a female that's affecting your job or your work, this could be messages or news that are coming in with the Page of Imps, okay? And this is usually a very enthusiastic page. Like, this is good news of some kind. But with this news, there's gonna be a walking away from something. Now, I don't know, for some of you, this could mean leaving a job and moving towards something that is maybe more creative to make money, maybe doing something more that you love. Maybe it does mean moving and going someplace at a distance. That is possible. Looking over here, yeah, I just feel like what this could also be too is maybe there's been too much of a worry about money. Maybe you've been too reliant on others to help you with money. 7 of Ghosts here sometimes could also indicate like a job where you're doing something online or virtually as well. But whatever it is, it seems like maybe it's going to be a step up from what you've had before. So, yeah, so if this is applying to work, like I said, the legal thing may be a specific message for a person. More generally speaking, I don't know. I feel like you're about to have some new opportunities. You're going to be able to make some changes. And maybe you're going to be getting out of a job or a situation that doesn't pay enough into something that pays a little better and maybe a little closer to what you want to do. Let's see. The 11th house, we have the 6 of Ghosts and the Page of Pumpkins. Okay, So again, there's this influence of the past that's coming in with this Ta energy. I don't know if this means Page of Pumpkins. Again, this is like a new financial plan. You've got a couple pages. Do we have any other ones? I see you have this one. You have the Page of Wands. And let me see if you have any other ones in here. I think that was the only one. I might be thinking of the reading that I did before. So I don't know. This is almost like a new financial plan. This could also be about going back to school too. So that could be where the love is. Maybe maybe you've had a desire to go back and get a degree or something, and now you're finally going to be able to figure that out. But the Six of Ghosts has something to do with the past. So there's some kind of a revisiting of the past here with this energy. Or there could be somebody from your past who is coming in, who's going to be bringing this message, who's going to have this new plan. And like I said, this is connected with your friends, your social group. Ta has to do with and just about building something up. There's very strong energy of you building something here. But there does seem to be messages about something that seems to come from a past. So whether it's a past friendship or whether it's just a past person, I don't know. Take it as it resonates there. But I do feel like there's messages coming in. These could be children or younger people, because pages do tend to be younger people. Six of Ghosts can also point to somebody who's a child as well. So, I don't know. A lot of child energy in this too. But depending on your situation, that will resonate or not. Okay, let's look at your 12th house here. All right, Six of Imps with Anubis. So this has to do with success and again with recognition. And with Anubis, this is about protection. So yeah, there's unconscious fears about success, about whether or not you're going to achieve the thing that you want to achieve. And seeing that connected to this, I do feel like there's a lot of new possibilities here. There's new financial possibilities. There's a demand that you do something new, even if it seems foolish to others. There may be, like I said, there seems like there's some unexpected shifts in money, which may be telling you to think about things differently. There may be some things around family or even just around the move of a home for you that maybe is affecting the situation. But there's something here connected to the past. There's like almost like there's some past thing that has to be rectified here. I feel like you're revisiting something or coming back around to something from the past here. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. Let's see what we have as the overall with Sirius. We have the Ten of Imps. Okay, so this is about dropping burdens. This is about being overburdened and needing to drop burdens. We have the Three of Pumpkins, which is about coordinating or working with others. You know, there's definitely the sense here. For some of you, this could literally be about trying to start your own business or trying to do your own thing. But there's definitely this sense of collaboration here. And then we have the Knight of Imps. So this is, again, this has to do with this fire energy that we see here, like wanting to move towards something very, very quickly. This can also be something that happens very, very fast too. But I feel like this is a situation, I don't know, it's like you're moving fast. You want to be careful of moving too fast towards something. But it does seem like there's a collaboration here that might allow you to drop your burdens. So, okay, so whether this is a friend, whether this is this person up here from the past who's going to be coming back. Like I said, we have this Queen of Imps energy here. We have, we see this new financial beginning here. And we also see, you know, like I said, this Queen of Cups, this Queen of Ghosts energy. There's a lot of feminine energy in your reading here. Something connected to women. I don't know whether this is a family member. I don't know whether this is a friend. But there's a lot of strong feminine energy here. And there just seems to be a strong desire to kind of drop burdens and get on with something new here. You're really in a hurry to get on with something new here and to drop burdens. But this may require some effort, and it may also require you to approach a situation differently. You may be dissatisfied with something or the way that something is, but I don't know. I mean, I feel like, I kind of feel like whatever's going to happen for you here is going to be, like, I think there's a lot of concerns that something isn't going to work out in your favor, but I think that it's going to be fine, okay? Yeah, it's interesting reading here, Scorpio. There's kind of there's a whole lot of changes going on. It seems like there's just going to be something that suddenly comes in, possibly something around family. But there's also going to be a lot of new opportunity here as well. Let's just see what the essential oil cards are. Okay, this is interesting. I just got this one for Libra as well, the turmeric card, but I also got the detoxification card. So let me read to you what these say. Turmeric, the keyword is belief, and the trigger statement is it's too late. The true statement is I am free to believe. It says you are clearing away beliefs, energy, and memories that no longer serve you, so necessary decisions will be made. Okay, so this is about believing in yourself and looking forward here towards something new. And then you have cleansing, and it says I will never change is the trigger statement. The true statement is in each moment I am a new me. You are supported as you release habits and limiting patterns that are not serving your highest good. Okay, so whatever's going on here, whatever tension you're feeling, whatever impassioned energy you have right now, I feel like there's a family connection to this. Or again, this could have to do with a spouse. Maybe there's something legal connected to it. Maybe there's been a recent ending in the family, like a loss or something that has occurred. And again, this is not a prediction of one. If one has happened and that applies, then that's what you want to take away. But it's, yeah, but I don't know. There's something here where you're waiting for clarity on something. You're waiting for stability and security. There seems to be something somewhat unexpected here that's going on. You may be making shifts and changes in your work and in what you're doing. It does seem like you may have an opportunity to move up or move ahead. But I don't know. There's just aspects of it. Either that or you're waiting. Somebody here is waiting on something legal too. That's just very, very strong here to me. Somebody's waiting on something legal or something connected to somebody else's finances, whether that be a spouse, a former spouse, or somebody in your family. I don't know. But there's something that you're waiting on here. Does seem like there's going to be some messages coming in. But there is definitely a sense of, yeah, you're going to be confronting something from the past, but you're also going to be walking away from something that you have been doing for a while. And I feel like you're moving towards something new, perhaps something more creative that's going to be more fulfilling to who you are. So, yeah, so that's what I have for you this week, Scorpio. I hope all that makes sense. If you did like this reading, again, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe and hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about these videos. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.